What is up, my friends? You are very welcome along to our West Ham preview. A reminder, the Reds are in action at 3 p.m. on Saturday, which means, of course, it won't be on TV in the UK. But fear not, I've got you covered. I'll be here for the watch-along from 1:45 p.m. We'll be taking you through the game. Of course, we'll have our match reaction, player ratings video, and everything else that you would expect from us here at Anfield Agenda on a match day. During this video, what we're going to do is what we always do, go through, give you my predicted 11, a bit of an injury update, we'll have a score prediction, and then of course we'll run through a bit of a fact file on our opponents, give you the officials and talk about our recent head-to-heads with them. As always, ladies and gents, we want you guys to be in with a chance to win our framed and signed Jurgen Klopp shirt that we are giving away with thanks to our friends at the Collector's Corner, completely free. There's only 2 more days to enter this before we move on to our March giveaway. All you have to do is scan the QR code on the screen or use the link in the description and join the Anfield Agenda WhatsApp, where you will see all the information in there. If you'd like to treat yourself to something from the collectorscorner.co.uk with 20% off, well, use the code in the bottom corner there, Anfield Agenda 1. Right, my friends, lots to get through. Let's get cracking with a bit of an injury update. So we know that Jeremy Frimpong, thankfully, will be back available for the first team, but I would absolutely not be expecting him to start this game. You would imagine he'd have to build up a bit of game time again, so probably a few minutes off the bench. But it is great to have Jeremy back in the squad and available. Other than that, we pretty much are where we are with the longer absentees. You know, no Giovanni Leone, no Alexander Isak, no Connor Bradley. Those guys will be unavailable for the foreseeable. So for now, let's get stuck into a bit of a fact file on our opponents as well as the officials for the game. So we'll start off, as we always like to do, with the officials. And as you can see, it is a 3 p.m. kickoff at Anfield on Saturday. Referee for the game is Tim Robinson. His assistant's going to be Richard West and Mark Perry. Fourth official, Chris Kavanagh. On VAR, Michael Salisbury. And his assistant will be Adrian Holmes. Liverpool have lost just one of their last 19 Premier League games against West Ham, winning 15 and drawing 3. Winning 7 in the last 8 since a 3-2 away loss way back in November 2021. West Ham have won just one of their last 52 away league games against Liverpool, drawing 12 and losing 39, beating them 3-0 in August 2015 under Slaven Bilic. West Ham have lost 26 of their 29 Premier League away games against the previous season's champions, winning just 1 and drawing 2, with their only victory coming at Manchester United in December 2001. So, head-to-head wise, Premier League 25-26 at the London City Stadium, it was West Ham 0, Liverpool 2. Last season, Liverpool 2, West Ham 1, and West Ham 0, Liverpool 5. So as you can see, West Ham usually a team that the Reds have a good record against. West Ham, their recent form, it was West Ham 0, Bournemouth 0 in the Premier League. In the FA Cup, it was Burton Albion 0, West Ham 1. Premier League was a draw with Manchester United 1-1 at the London City Stadium. Also in the Premier League was Burnley 0, West Ham 2, and they were beaten 3-2 at Stamford Bridge by Chelsea. So we're up to speed with where West Ham are at. You don't need me to tell you they're currently in a relegation battle. This should be a happy afternoon for us if we show up and we play to, well, the ability we know we're capable of. I'm not envisioning too many surprises here. You can probably guess there's going to be a few of my predicted 11, which I'll go through in a moment, but I'm going to do my best again to try and give you a bit of context as to why I've gone with this 11. So let's go through it now, ladies and gents. We'll start off, as we always do, with the goalkeeper and the centre-backs. Now here, no surprises for you. It will be, as it always is, Alisson Becker, Ibrahim Konate, and your captain, Virgil van Dijk. Again, important to remind you that we have started to keep more clean sheets recently. Virgil van Dijk, Ibrahim Konate, both in the top 3 for aerial duel success rate this season in the Premier League. So we should be in safe hands there, particularly through the air. Now though, full-back positions. I did have a decision to make on the right-back situation, and this is what I've gone for. I would go with Joe Gomez because we have Frimpong back now. Now, we won't be ready to start the game, nor should he be able to start the game after being away for a while. But he is back available in the squad. So I think we can now start to roll the dice. Put Gomez at right back in the position that he's more accustomed to than Dominic Szoboszlai, who, of course, is already the best right back in the Premier League. We'll talk about the stat we were mentioning last week. And on the left side, Milos Kerkez. I think he deserves a start. He's been in good form in recent times. So that is the back 5. Alisson Becker, Joe Gomez, Milos Kerkez, Ibrahim Konate, and Virgil van Dijk. Now, though, we move into midfield. This is what I've done here. Ryan Gravenberch, Alexis McAllister, and Dominic Szoboszlai. I agree with Jamie Carragher that We could probably do with shoring up the middle of the park and maybe dropping one of the attackers. Now, what he means by one of the attackers is one of the front four. The number 10, two wide players in the centre forward. He thinks we need to sacrifice one of them for an extra body in midfield. So that's what I've done. Alexis McAllister, Ryan Gravenberch, and then Dominic Szoboszlai in the centre. Still with me? The changes are about to come. So do let me know in the comment section what you think. But I'm going to try and explain away why I've done what I've done here. So let's look at the two wide positions. You'll notice two big names not there. No Mohamed Salah and no Cody Gakpo. The reason should be self-explanatory, because they haven't been pulling up any trees lately. And quite frankly, they haven't been good enough lately. This is no hate, this is just a fact. They haven't been good enough. I think we'll all admit that. So, mix it up. I've gone for Florian Wirtz on the left-hand side and Rio Engamoa on the right-hand side. There's been plenty of calls for Rio to start in recent times. I know, naturally, you'd probably prefer him off the left, but for me, he did a very good job on the right, getting to the byline, putting in that cross, of course, that led to McAllister's ruled-out goal, and I think that he can cause havoc wherever he is. Wirtz, I think, is a better natural fit for the left-hand side, again, giving us that ability to have a number 10 floating into spaces, but also available to drift in off the left. You would want some of the width being given from Milos Kerkez there, because you might find Wirtz being a bit narrow, drifting into the half space. So Milos Kerkez bombing on the left-hand side should be giving us a bit of overlapping ability. It's not unusual to see Liverpool have one fullback who plays in a more advanced position, with the other one perhaps staying and being a bit more defensively minded. And that's what I think Joe Gomez can do on the right-hand side. Almost go to a back three if you want at times when Milos Kerkez gets into advanced positions. So you still with me? Now, I promise you, there's no surprises coming for the centre forward here, ladies and gentlemen. This one will be exactly as you would expect. It is Mr. Hugo Ekitike through the middle. Of course it is. He wasn't really too involved in the last game, but that's okay. Sometimes you're going to be on the periphery, but mostly he has been top-notch this season. So that is my team, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Alisson Becker in goal. A back four of Joe Gomez, Ibrahim Konate, Virgil van Dijk and Milos Kerkez. Midfield three of Ryan Gravenberch, Alexis McAllister and Dominic Szoboszlai. Then I've made some big changes in the wide positions. Florian Wirtz on the left, Mr. Rio Engamoa on the right, and Hugo Ekitike through the middle. So we're nearly there. We've gone through the predicted 11. We've done the head-to-head. We've done the recent history and a fact on our opponents. Now, though, we get to the important thing, the score prediction. This was one that is always a go back and forth. Will we concede a goal? Will we be absolutely rampant? Ultimately, though, ladies and gents, this is what I've gone for with the score prediction. Liverpool to win the game by 2-0. Keep another clean sheet. Could be more, though. If we get this right, it genuinely could be more. West Ham always going to pose a bit of a threat, of course, with Jarrod Bowen in their team, a very good player. Keep an eye on Alvarez as well in midfield, somebody whose name has been roughly, loosely linked with Liverpool in recent times. Some Liverpool fans saying to keep an eye on him. So definitely a shout from the opposition there for you to keep tabs on. But that is pretty much it for our preview, ladies and gentlemen. A reminder, won't be on TV in the UK, but don't fear, I've got you covered. I'll be here for the watch along, taking you through from 1:45 p.m. Connor confused me. He's got the timing wrong. I'm right. Connor's got the timing wrong. You can ignore Mr. Connor. Oh, I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this. Mr. Pothole, Mr. Cat on his lap, Mr. Perfection. Well, Crosby, 12:45, huh? Starting 2 hours and 15 minutes before kickoff, bro? No, that's a mistake, and I want you to let Connor know about it, ladies and gentlemen. So, that is it from me, the all-gloating, all-conquering, never making a mistake Craig, but we'll see you for now, ladies and gents, for the game. Never mind Crosby, ignore the graphic. 1:45 will be here to take you through it. Much love. And if he, by the way, covers this up, trying to let him get away with it, you let him know in the comments. You spotted it. Mr. Crosby, you can't be putting a little cover-up job there. We know you made a mistake, Connor. Now own up. Go fix them potholes. We'll talk soon. Much love. Bye-bye.